I know you.
Actually, this is the first time you and me are sitting and doing something like this over a film.
Over a film, we haven't. Yes, we've
Yeah.
done it over cups of coffee. But we haven't done it for a film.
Yes, and we did it last for Kuch
and I
Kuch
want to
Hota
tell
Hai.
you, when I read the announcement, I was mildly jealous because I was like, why is Rani not doing a Dharma production film? Like, this is like not fair. Though we won't tell everybody in the audience who sabotaged a certain Dharma production film we were going to do. We won't get into that.
But see, at least now people know that if they get me a good script, I'll work anywhere.
Yes, it's
just
a great,
rumor
it's
that
a
they
great
spread
statement
about
out
me.
there. Because half the time people believe like you just won't do anything
Yeah, but
besides.
my husband works with so many other actresses.
And we
Why
were-
should I not work with other producers?
Good, and rightfully
What is
said. Well
this?
done. Give it up for Rani Mukherjee, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And what was the husband's reaction was my question to the film.
To this film?
Yes.
Oh my God. He was deeply moved. I think, obviously, after he's become a father also. He was
And the
actually,
great thing is now
he
we
was
can.
in shock.
So before you give your answer, it's wonderful for everyone who's seen the Romantics. We finally know that he exists, and that there is a person called Aditya Chopra who sits on the 4th floor of Yash Raj Studios. And now when we talk about him, it's not like he's the Loch Ness monster that we don't know if he exists or not. So yes, this person who actually exists in flesh and blood. What did he say?
So he was actually quite shocked seeing the film. And he was very deeply moved, which I don't think I've seen him so moved in any film. The last I think I saw him that moved was when Yash Uncle passed away. Yeah, when he saw the film, I think he was like, because he's a parent today, so obviously it will, like it hit,
Yeah.
like, and then he was very sweet. He just behaved like he didn't even give me like a front hug. He gave me like a side hug as if I'm his child. And he said, well done. So I was like, okay, thank you. So
Well,
it
that's more than Adi normally expresses, I want to say. At least you got a side hug.
yeah, I got like a side hug, like as if he's hugging maybe one of his so many children that are there in YRF, who he's grooming.
And I'm too waiting for that side hug when he says, well done. It hasn't arrived in the last 30 years.
So yeah, so it was quite a moment because yeah, Adi is very like he praises me behind my back. I think if he praises me in front of my back, he'll just think कि मेरे घर की लक्ष्मी मेरे सर पे डांस करने लगेगी. He tries to avoid that situation. He says ज़्यादा नहीं बोलूँगा तो better है. But I think he couldn't stop himself. But I think he was really, really moved. To my shock. Like, I didn't realize that he would get so moved seeing the film.
Well, shocked and moved takes me to the surprise that I have for you.
Karan, there's one more thing I'd like to say.
Yes.
Since I'm talking to everybody here and the entire media is here, I would really like to say that the shoot of Mrs. Chatterjee versus Norway happened in very, very trying times, as we discussed during COVID. And I want to say that the team in Estonia were really, really so well organized, the team there that we shot in. The entire shoot happened so well. So MA Films, Z Films, and of course Cuba Films, three of them, because it was, the shoot was supposed to be happening in a bubble, and it was the first time that I ever worked like that, apart from the shoot that I did for Bunty Bubbly 2, just few months back. But this was about an entire film that we're shooting outside the country. But it just went off so well. It's one of my most memorable shoots because obviously my daughter was with me. She was doing homeschooling there because it was homeschooling. So whatever happens with Mrs. Chatterjee versus Norway on 17th of March, regardless of what the outcome is, I would like to say that it's going to be one of my most memorable films in my career for more reasons than one. So thank you very much for bringing this experience to me, and thank you, Ashima, for thinking for me, for Mrs. Chatterjee, and thank you, Nikhil, for thinking that I would do it in spite of being bogged down by the rumors that I don't do outside films. Thank God you called.
I remember I finally sent her a message that, Rani, I just finished watching the DI and it's without sound and I'm still crying. And she messaged me back, who is this? Because she said that till today you are exactly like Adi, you have never ever said good how you're doing, you're so good, you're so, I just send a random message. Who is this?
You don't have Nikhil's number fed in your phone?
No, I have, but I was not believing that it's Nikhil's message. I
Acha,
thought
okay.
somebody's doing a prank. I thought his daughter or somebody must have taken the phone and just written some random message
Oh,
to see my
God.
reaction.
Well, I mean, I can assure everyone in the audiences that
No, I just hope you all feel the same.
No, everybody will. I can give you
also
that.
touch wood.
I can give you a cinematic assurance. As I said, this is undoubtedly your best performance to
Thank you,
date.
Karan.
But I'm sure there are many more to come.
Yes, and especially the ones coming from Dharma.
Yes, if someone doesn't stop me, if I don't get stopped on the
You
way.
have to just call me directly. Nikhil, call me directly.
Yes, I made a mistake of actually not calling you directly last
Yeah.
time.